Welcome back. So I have quite a bit of random larger items that I've gotten over the past few weeks. Some of this stuff I will be selling, some of it I'll be trading, and other items will definitely be staying in the PC. But starting off, let's get to something I don't think I have ever purchased on this channel, and that is a jersey. And this is going to be hard to see because I just don't have a ton of room right now. But let me try and zoom out a little bit. And some of you may realize who it is. It's Rudy Rudiger. So if you don't know the story, go watch the movie Rudy with Sean Astin playing Rudy Rudiger. Great movie, great story, and I just had the opportunity to buy this for incredibly cheap as an add-on to an existing order, so the shipping was next to nothing. So figured I'd grab this and see if I can flip it for something nice. You never know. So Rudy Rudiger signed jersey. Never thought I'd have that on the channel, but so be it. All right, now let's get into some other items here. Another non-PC item, John Elway rookie card and a 5.5. Looks pretty darn good. Again, opportunity buy. This is also an opportunity buy with JSA certification, Mario Lemieux signed ticket. This is from 1999 during his ownership phase, I think between his playing times with the Penguins. So, nice signed ticket there. And a 1976 MSA Sports Discs, Johnny Bench, and a Gem Mint 10. See these all the time. Don't see them in 10s too often. So, couldn't pass it up. Again, an opportunity buy when I was already getting other stuff. Alright, let's get into some actually targeted purchases. So this is a 3-photo lot. Paid, I think, $5 a photo, maybe $10 after shipping. So this unassuming photo is a woman who is Barney Ross's mother coming to one of his fights. These are all type 1 photos. This one is Barney Ross recovering in the hospital. This is when he got malaria. And also when he became addicted to opiates. And here's a picture of Ross during one of his fights. So this one is missing the paper, but it was after his some of these other photos. Alright, now let's get into the hardcore PC items now. Here's a nice Harry Danning signed photo. Original photo. Picked up a really cheap scrapbook that someone put together of players in the service. So one of the Giants players was Morris Arnovich. So have that put in the Arnovich folder. And now we're going to get into some really, really cool stuff before we get into some additional Greenberg items. So actually I'm going to shuffle things around just to mess with you a little. We're going to go this way. So that same kind of scrapbook also had Greenberg in it. There's some other players in there like Bob Feller. I just put the extra pages back here. But I wanted to put the Greenberg front and center. I'll add that to the Greenberg album. This was a Players Association meeting with the league. 1946 with Greenberg in the back. This I just thought was an interesting photo. Just came in recently. This is 1951. Greenberg and a telescope, showing it to some individual. Looks like Early Wynn or Bob Lemon. Not sure. So, a nice Cleveland sign in the back. Just a modern print of one of the famous Greenberg photos by George Burke. And now let's get into the really kind of mind-blowing items. Starting off light here. 2022 Tribute Box Topper, 1 of 1, Al Rosen 1953 tops. They basically took a whole set, they slabbed them just like this, all 1 of 1s. Of course, I saw the Rosen, had to get it. Seen some big names already for sale, but the Rosen's the one I wanted, so I'm happy to add another Rosen 1 of 1 to the PC. Continuing the Danning collection, had two really good additions. This is a 1934 R309-1 Giants World Champions team photo, and you Danning all the way in the back. And this one actually lists all the players. See Danning listed. Not the best shape, definitely not the worst shape I've seen, but I'll definitely have this put in a big old slab, as this is the first appearance of Danning on any sort of card issue. And then later, 1940, I believe, 40 or 41, the Wheaties Harry Danning, appearing with Bucky Walters and Barney McCoskey, but didn't have this particular Danning, so saw this for a good price and picked it up. Found a nice inexpensive Al Rosen not canceled postcard. Nice clean Rosen signature. This one is the rarer exhibit for Greenberg. This is the Very Truly Yours version, and I have this one, have it slabbed, have it raw, but what I didn't have was one with an advertisement on the back. So Flint's newest amusement park, or amusement center, entertainment for the whole family. So nice Playland promo on that. So get that slabbed up, and found one of these for very inexpensive. This is the Type 3 version of this premium. The bolded signature, no border. Have two of these now, so I'm very, very happy about that. Another nice pickup, a dual-signed original, or one of the first issues of this postcard was Hall of Fame postcard, JSA certified. It is also signed on the back. $1963, and Frank sent this in, so got signed on the back and signed on the front. Wonderful presentation on that. And this was another opportunity buy from Probstein. This is a 36 National Chickle fine pen. It's great authentic, because back in the day, someone was writing his stats on the back. Only through 1941. Didn't continue the stats after he returned from the service in 45. So I thought this was a really interesting thing. I like this type of stuff where people are actually kind of tracking the career of that player. So paid a little bit for it, but not too bad. Helped that it was authentic, so kept the price down. I was happy to get this one. And now for the big one. So this has been on eBay for a long time, and I've gone back and forth with this seller in the past. This is the complete 1935 George Burke stamp collection team set of the Detroit Tigers. I have one copy of the Greenberg, but it did have some writing on it, so I wanted to get a second copy. So there's the Greenberg stamp. And it has Gehringer, Goose Goslin, Mickey Cochran. So I will be cutting this up to submit the Greenberg stamp. Now, to give you some idea of the rarity of it, I know there's quite a few that have been graded by SGC. PSA, it's a pop 1. They've only graded one of these ever. So I will likely send to SGC, but we'll just have to add it to the pile of stuff that needs to be graded. And it's not uncommon for these stamps to be on some sort of backing such as this. So happy to just get an authentic. The stamp looks very sharp, still has the perforations, but always nice to add a nice rare Greenberg piece and kind of fulfill my OCD-ness of having two of everything. Sometimes it's possible, sometimes it's not. This one, because I sold a bunch of stuff recently, I was able to finally come to a deal on this particular page and add the Greenberg to the collection. And hopefully I'll recoup most of my money, if not all of it, through the sale of the other stamps. You never know, but ideally that's how I like it to go down. So that is what I got for you this time around. Until next time, please remember to collect what you enjoy what you collect, and don't let anybody, especially the market or YouTuber, dictate that to you. And most importantly, have fun. Have fun by being active in the community. So find your way of participating, whether it's making videos, watching and commenting, going to live streams, group chats, going to your LCS or local card show, or simply talking about the hobby with family and friends. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. The more you'll learn, the more your PC will grow, the more people you'll meet, and the more fantastic friendships you'll form. So I thank you very much for joining me. Hope to see you again. Have a good one, and bye for now.